Hey, LegendAqua here, and look, I've got my Christmas background already, but that is not the point of the video. I've been thinking about this video for a very long time, probably ever since the wedding banners came out. And that is, well, can wedding SSRs get awakenings now? And the only reason I've been thinking about this is, well, first I'll be telling this stat wise, but it's just the the swimsuit SSRs, the wedding SSRs, and now the Christmas SSRs. Like, it's those three costume sets. One, go through a variety of like groups, the swimsuit being like for everybody, mind you. The wedding ones, which was I think from one of the newest versions, like one of the big update versions, and therefore we got the wedding ones, and now the Christmas one is for our Christmas. Well, is for our first anniversary. So those three landmarks is pretty big. So I am guessing because these three sets are one, always in rotation at some point, two, has a variety of characters wear them. Like these three sets of cards are important. Like they're going to be here for a long time. They're not limited. I hope. But we'll be going to stats. So, as you might have known or have been playing this for a very long time, the swimsuit SSRs has been getting awakening updates for several characters. And, like, it helps them to not get power crept. And it really does help once swimsuit SSRs that weren't used at all to now start being used in colored focus teams. And okay, so with that, let's just look at the stats. Let's look at an unawakened swimsuit character. I've got Yomi here, and okay, the one I'm tapping on right now is her HP, her attack, her defense, her speed, and then now her luck. There's only gonna be one stat I'm gonna be more or less focused on, and that's her attack. She has 1800, but for like the rest of her set, the swimsuit set for every single character, this stat line is about plus or minus 100, give or take. So her one is about 1800, okay? For unawakened swimsuits. Let's look at Asuka, who has been awakened. 2200. Like, that's a huge jump. But then now let's look at a wedding one. Wedding one only has 1800. So, pretty much the same as swimsuit Yomi here. Actually, almost the same stats. Almost the same stats. But then, let's move on to Christmas Yumi. 2200. She has... Swimsuit Asuka has nearly the same stats as Christmas Yumi. Like, that's crazy. That's what I mean by like balancing out the power creeps, so that these characters can now be useful again. But then the only problem with this is that the wedding SSRs is now falling behind. This is what I'm thinking, that maybe once after they like entirely awaken the entirely awaken the swimsuit set, like for every single character, they have, in my opinion, they have to do it for the wedding sets. They have to, because these, these stats can't keep up with the meta. Not that there's not much of a meta to go through, but in individual stat wise, yes. Like 1800 compared to, sorry, 1800 compared to 2200. That's some huge stat leaps. There has to be an awakening for these wedding characters. And if you want to know who the S tier character is, well, you're looking at her right now. Look at that stats. 3000 HP, 3000 attack. 800 more than both Swimsuit Asuka and Christmas Yumi. That is, yeah, like she's in a different tier altogether. But I'm getting sidetracked. The point is, once the swimsuit SSRs like completely finish their awakenings, I think that Marvelous or the people who are still managing this mobile game, they are going to move on with the wedding SSRs because of the power creep, and with Kagura pretty much being like the card to show whether it's going to be power creeped or not. Yeah. And considering that the wedding SSRs is about half her stat, half her base stat line. Like, wedding SSRs, in my opinion, it's projected, in my opinion, like this is only me speculating, the wedding SSRs will get awakening sooner or later. They just have to. Okay, so I've been rambling on about stats, but on a lighter note, we got an update with the Diorama mode. Yeah, I haven't really shown this mode at all, but it's just one where we can look at the character models. At first, it just used to be just looking at them like this, but now we can change them up. Like giving them new sets, which actually has to do with more background material if you want to farm them. And poses that can also, well, some of them can be unlocked by getting their affection levels up, as well as facial changes if you want that. And yes, this one needs affection as well. So let's just say I would want Ikaruga to have this. Stand like this. And I can change the settings, so there we go. Yeah, nice little update. Not too big, but for the people who wants to do this kind of stuff, go for it. So with that, I think I'll just pose the question, do you think that the wedding SSRs will get awakening soon? Well, you heard my speculations and everything, but will it? Who knows? But with that little update, LA out.